It's time again for the Science Bowl.
Zoo Parade for 5. What big teeth the hippo has are actually a pair of these. Science Potpourri for 10. Would a snake most likely eat every day? Every week, Dateline Science for 10. Why are some elephants wearing necklaces these days? Green things for 15.
And now, here's your host, Mr. Z himself, Dave Zarin.
Thank you and welcome to the Science Bowl. Today, 2 outstanding elementary schools here to play our game. Play along and test your own science IQ right along with them. Let's meet our teams first from Hollywood Elementary School. Let's say hello to Kevin Rexroad, Michael Liu, and Muzammel Salim. And from Oaklands Elementary School, here they are, Patrick Dones, Liba Murad, and Jose Cruz. And now here are the categories of questions we use on Science Bowl.
Okay, Mr. Z, here's today's categories. Green things, questions about plants and all things green and growing. Zoo Parade, a Noah's Ark of questions about animals. Body systems, we'll see how much you know about yourself, about things like breathing and growing and digesting your food. Let's get physical. Questions that test your knowledge of physics and chemistry, earth science and space science. Then there's Science Potpourri. Here's a grab bag of science questions, everything from air pollution to the kitchen sink. And finally, Dateline Science. We'll ask you about science history and science in the news.
Here on Science Bowl, we arrange our game board according to how difficult the questions are. The easier ones are on the left, worth 5 and 10 points, and the tougher ones are worth 15, 20, and 25, the toughest of them all. Both of our teams start out at 50 points apiece. No penalties ever for incorrect answers. At the end of the 2 rounds, we will have a competitor for Beltsville Academy as we head toward this year's elementary school semifinals. Let's make sure everything works properly. Let's go to the red team. And Mike, would you try your buzzer for me? Okay, seems to be working just fine. Good luck to you, Kevin, and to Muzammel. And Liba, would you try yours? It too seems to be A-OK. Good luck to the green team, Jose, Liba, and Patrick. Are we ready? Let's do this thing. Let's have a great game. We go alphabetically H before O. So Hollywood and Michael, let's play the bowl. Give me a category and a number.
Green things for 5.
Green things for 5 points. Teams, Bugs Bunny would be happy to hear this because the longest ever of these root vegetables measured 19 feet. Oaklands.
Carrots.
Who's answering? Patrick?
Carrots.
Carrots, that's right. A 19-foot, 2-inch carrot grown in England back in 2007. Boy, that's a, how do you cook that thing? All right, go green. Liba, you choose.
Can I get Zoo Parade for 10?
You certainly may. This is rather disgusting. Some animals, if they don't like you, they'll let you know. Camels will spit at you, snakes will pee on you, and vultures will do this to you. Oaklands, what will vultures do to you? All right, who's going to answer there?
Would eat you.
I'm sorry?
Would eat you.
Will eat you. No, they're not going to eat you. Snakes will pee on you. Camels will spit at you. What will vultures do to you?
Kevin's going to answer.
What do you think, Kevin?
They'll poop on
They
you.
won't poop on you. That's a plausible answer. I like you said that. They vomit on you. They just spit up all over you. Not too, you only approach a vulture once in your life. All right, go again, green. And please, I know we have a captain here. Captain, you be the spokesperson, all right? So decide what the answer is, and then you give it to me so I know who's going to answer. Go green.
No problem. Could we get Dateline Science for 10, please?
Dateline for 10 points, sure. Mineral, Virginia, which was the epicenter of the earthquake that hit us on August 23rd, has since then had 30 of these. Come on, Oaklands. 30 of what? Okay, you rang in. What was your idea? We're going to go to the red team. Red team, there was an earthquake. The epicenter was in Mineral, Virginia back on August 23rd. Since then, 30 of these have taken place. What, Mike?
Aftershocks?
Aftershocks, absolutely right. They continue to rumble. They're not quite as high on the Richter scale, but people down there continue to feel them. Good. All right, if you ring in, make sure you have an idea. 60 for Hollywood, 55 Oaklands. Michael, advantage you. Go.
Green things for 10.
Green things for 10 points. Teams, the 5 most popular foods on Earth are wheat, corn, rice, sugar cane, and these spuds. Oaklands, what are the spuds? The 5th most popular food.
What are spuds?
Yes, ma'am.
Dairy products.
Again?
Dairy products.
Not dairy products, no. What are these spuds, the 5th most popular food? What do you think, Mike? Potatoes. Potatoes are known as spuds. Try again, Red, please. Michael?
Zuperate for 5.
Zuperate for 5 points. Teams, the new coach of the Washington Capitals, Dale Hunter, said on his first night that he had these lepidopterous insects in his stomach. Oaklands?
Parasites.
Not parasites, nope. Hollywood, Dale Hunter on his first night as the Washington Capitals coach said he had these lepidopterous insects in his stomach.
Ladybugs?
What is it?
Ladybugs.
Butterflies. You know when you're nervous you have butterflies in your stomach. Try again, Red, please. Michael? Come on, guys. Talk to each other. Let's put on your thinking caps here. Listen for the clues in the question. Michael, go.
Body systems for 5.
Body systems for 5 points. Teams, when it's cold outside, it's said that Jack Frost is nipping at your what? Oaklands? Yes, ma'am. Red team, when it's cold outside, Jack Frost is said to be nipping at your what?
Bones.
No, your nose. Jack Frost is nipping at your nose. Okay, sometimes your toes. Sometimes your toes. All right, try again, Red. Mike, come on. These are supposed to be the easy ones. All right, come on, Michael.
Zuperate for 15.
Zuperate for 15 points. All right. Teams, you've heard of buffalo wings. Now they're coming out with a new snack food called pig wings. Well, pigs don't fly, but they are going to make these pig wings out of the pig's fibula bone, a bone that is found where in the pig? Be specific. Where do you find a fibula bone in a pig? Green. Come on, guys. Be confident. Give her an answer.
The legs.
The legs is right. Yes, the fibula is one of the leg bones. Good. All right. Let's keep up the good work here. Let's roll. Go. Oaklands.
Let's get physical for 15, please.
Get physical for 15 points. Teams, recently astronomers noticed a huge giant storm that lasted for 200 days on this planet, the 6th from the sun. Hollywood.
Jupiter.
No, sir. What is the 6th planet of the sun where astronomers noticed this huge storm that lasted for 200 days?
Saturn.
Again?
Saturn.
Saturn is right. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. We've come to the end of the first round. We haven't added too much to our score, but right now Hollywood's at 60. Oakland's is at 85. We'll be back with the second round in just a moment. Don't go away.
I always thought being a good mother meant raising my baby myself. But when I got pregnant, I realized I wasn't ready to be a parent. So I did something I thought I could never do. I chose adoption. It was really hard, but I know my baby is with a loving family and has a very bright future.
Sometimes choosing adoption is being a good mother. Visit us at ichooseadoption.org.
And welcome back to Science Bowl. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. We have 6 young people here playing our game. First time for all of them, and it's been a slow start, but you know, it should be a slow start. You're getting used to this game and how we play it You keep up your good work. I know our score is going to improve in the second half here. Let's find out about each of you. Let's go to Hollywood. And you guys are wearing shirts. Set up a little taller so we can see the stars there. The stars of Hollywood are out today. You guys look great over there. Michael, tell us about your school. Who's your principal?
Miss Caskey.
That's right, and she has been there for a number of years, and she's a great principal, always sends us a wonderful team. Mr. Hurtado is here. He's your sponsor, and he'll be out in a few moments, and we can meet him. Did you have any alternates on your team, Mike?
Yes.
Who are they?
Justina.
Just Justina, and she'll be out in a few moments, too. Tell me, Mike, how you prepared for Science Bowl? Did you quiz each other? Did you watch old games? What did you do?
We practiced with Mr. Hurtado on lunchtime.
That's great. All right. And I know they elected you by ballot to be the team captain, so congratulations to you. You're all 6th graders, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, all right. And Michael, tell me about yourself. What do you do in your spare time?
I play computer and I read and I always draw.
And you draw too.
Yeah.
And you told me you like to read adventure stories, yeah?
Yeah.
That's great. Readers do well on our game. They do well in life, so that's a great habit to develop. Muzmel, tell us about yourself. Why do you want to be on our game?
Because I thought it was going to be fun.
I hope you are having some fun, and it'll get more fun the farther along we go. Now, you're going to help add to that score over there. Tell me what you want to do someday. Muzmel, what would you like to do someday when you get older?
I'll become a doctor.
A doctor, yeah. We were talking about that earlier. He wants to have his own office. He wants to be a GP and see patients. Aren't too many doctors like that anymore, so that would be great. And Kevin, you're back. Last year you were an alternate. Now you're up in the big leagues. All right. Welcome to the set. Tell me why you wanted to be here.
It's kind of fun to see what to do and all the questions, because you can also learn more stuff about science.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're here to find out what you know, but we hope you're going to take away some new things as well. It's entertainment, but I know basically you guys just want to win, and I understand that. Kevin, what do you want to do someday?
Go into space.
Yeah, you want to be an astronaut, huh? And he told me, and I'm hoping to convince him to do otherwise. What do you want to do?
Explode Jupiter.
Explode Jupiter. What did Jupiter ever do to you?
Make a gigantic storm that annoyed me.
Oh, I see.
And mocked me.
So you are miffed. So you want to get even. All right. All right, Kevin, good to have you on our show. Let's find out about the team from Oaklands. And Liva, tell us about your school. It's up there on Route 197 in Laurel. And who's your principal?
Our principal is Mrs. Audrey Briscoe. She's amazing. She's very sweet.
Absolutely. Nice thing to say about her, and she is indeed. And who's the sponsor of your team?
Mrs. Bay.
Mrs. Bay, and she has been part of the Science Bowl for a number of years. Sometimes she helps us judge the shows. She's a wonderful educator, and I know you guys were in very good hands with Miss Bay. Any alternates on your team, Liva?
Yes, we have Naya Burrows, we have Dabi Balarinwa, and we have Sierra Hallquist.
Wonderful. So you have kind of a shadow team out there. That's great. And they made you the captain. How?
Oh, it was just last minute. We didn't really, prepare for this. And then at the last minute, I was the only one standing in front of Miss Bay. So.
Well, thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. And I like how you're soliciting information from Jose and Patrick. And guys, you're not going to let her down, are you? You're going to make sure you step up in the second half here. Liva told me earlier that she used to live in Pakistan and that you were on television once. Tell us about that.
In 2007, since my father was, it was a celebration for our country. It was like the day we got freedom in history, so it was a ceremonial day. And when the president came, my father was in the army, so all the children, the army children, came and met with the president, and then they, recorded the show, and I got to talk to him, and he also handed me an award, and he was a very nice guy.
Wow. What a great moment. You always remember that.
Yeah.
And I hope you have pictures of it.
Yeah, I do.
Wonderful. Well, you're a very well-spoken young lady. You've got great stage presence, and we're really happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jose, nice to have you here. Young man who plays soccer. He's a great goalie, everybody tells him. What do you do when you're not playing soccer, Jose?
I just, I don't know, I just hang out with friends.
Yeah. That's what it's like being a kid, right? You just hang out, you do kid stuff. What do you want to do someday, Jose? When you grow up?
I want to be a goalie.
So you want to keep doing that as a profession?
Or a lawyer.
Or a lawyer. Very good. Okay. Patrick, welcome to the show. He's a guitar player. What else do you do in your spare time?
Play video games and make videos.
Yeah. What kind of videos you make?
videos of games on the computer.
Yeah, that's cool. That seems to be of great interest to a lot of youngsters today. It's where you've got to be, the skills you've got to have. You want to do that professionally someday? You want to stay with communications and video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to our game. Hollywood has 60 points. Oakland's in the lead with 85. Lots of points to give away. All right, let's put on your thinking caps. All right, some determination here. Muzamel, you're going to help out Mike, right? Kevin, you're going to be part of this. Patrick and Jose, you help that young lady over there. She needs your help. Let's have a good second round here. All right, start us out. Liba.
Let's get physical for 10, please.
Let's get physical for 10 points. Teams, if you've been married for 25 years, it's called the silver anniversary. I think you jumped the gun there.
Oh.
I think you jumped the gun. Hollywood, listen carefully. If you're married for 25 years, it's the silver anniversary. If you're married for 50 years, it's the golden anniversary. But if you're married for 60 years, you forget the metals and you go for this hardest form of carbon on Earth. That's the name of the 60th anniversary. What is that hardest form of carbon called? Hollywood?
Platinum.
Good try. Diamond. Diamond is the hardest form of carbon. The graphite in your pencil, the diamond at the other end. The diamond anniversary. All right, try again, please, Green.
Let's get physical for 5.
Get physical for 5 points. Teams, you would find a mix of iron and nickel and not chewy chocolate if you journeyed to the center of the what? Oaklands.
Core.
Of the what?
Of the Earth.
The Earth, that's right. Yes, okay, good. All right, Oaklands, again.
Science potpourri for 10.
Science potpourri for 10 points. Teams, when the United States and the former Soviet Union were mortal enemies, dividing them was a curtain, they said, made of this chemical element that we know will rust if exposed to water. Michael?
Iron.
Iron is right. The Iron Curtain. Good. Red, please.
Science potpourri for 15.
Science potpourri for 15 points. Teams, before there were modern monitors, when men went into mines, they took along with them canaries because canaries would be very sensitive to toxic gases like methane and this other toxic gas that can be found in a house if you don't properly ventilate it, especially when you're running your car engine. Name that gas, Oaklands. Liva, what's your answer?
Pass it to Patrick.
Patrick, what is it?
Carbon monoxide.
Yes, sir. Absolutely right. Carbon monoxide. That's why you should never run a car engine in a closed garage and always have some air coming in. Nice answer, Patrick. Good way to do it. Okay, come on, Green.
Can I get body systems for 15, please?
Body systems for 15. Teams, in Greek mythology, Prometheus stole fire from Zeus. As his punishment, he was chained to a rock, and every day an eagle flew down and ate this internal organ, which regenerates so it grew back the next day. What organ did that eagle eat for 15 points? Oaklands, decide what your answer is and give it to me. Yes, ma'am.
Skin.
No, I said internal organ. What internal organ did that eagle eat inside of Prometheus as punishment for stealing fire, Mike?
Epidermis?
No, his liver. He ate his liver because the liver is an organ that can regenerate. Try again, Green.
Can I get body systems for 10, please?
Body systems for 10 points. Teams, if Little Red Riding Hood ran into people who lived near the North or the South Pole where the light is very low, she would say to them, as she said to the wolf, "My, what big blanks you have." Oaklands. Okay, what do you think?
What big?
Come on, Patrick and Jose, you know the Little Red Riding story. Help her out.
What big teeth you have?
Again?
What big teeth you have?
What big teeth you have? Not teeth. Good try. That is part of that story. Hollywood, you have a chance to think about that. What big blanks you have? Red Riding Hood is looking at people who live in low-light areas down near the North and South Pole, so she might say, "My, what big blanks you have." Eyes. My, what big eyes you have, because if there's very little light, you can't see, and actually the eyes get bigger in places like that. Try again, Green.
Yes, ma'am. Science potpourri 5.
Potpourri for 5 points. Team scientists were taking a kind of comical look at a new television series called Walking Dead and wondering, why do these things always stagger when they walk and why are they always so hungry? Oaklands.
Zombies.
Zombies, yes. All right. Say it out nice and loud so we can hear. All right. Yeah, why do zombies have to eat so much? They're dead. Okay. Go green.
Green things for 15, please.
Green things for 15 points. Teams. Bird guano is a very good fertilizer because it contains lots of nitrogen, which plants need to make this green pigment that they need in photosynthesis. Name the green pigment. Oaklands. Yes, ma'am. Hollywood, what's the green pigment? The green pigment in plants that they need?
Chlorophyll.
Say it again?
Chloroplast.
Chloroplast or chlorophyll, yes, that's right. Okay, go red. Come on, Mike. A little more confidence here in your answer. And Kevin and Musma, you've got to be a little more serious about this. You've got to focus more to help Mike out, all right? Go, Mike.
Dateline science for 15.
Dateline for 15 points. Teams, you might say that they have DNA to flutter by. These butterflies that can fly all the way from North America to Mexico and migrate back again. Oaklands, what butterflies are they? Come on, guys, you know this one. You know it.
Monarch.
Yeah, sure, monarchs. Come on, green, go. Liva, you pick one.
Body systems for 25.
Body systems for 25 points. Teams, if you have a fever, oftentimes your glands swell up, like under your arms and in your groin. The system that is responding and trying to kill that bacteria is this L-initialed body system. What is that L-initialed body system for 25 points? So the answer must begin with the letter L. Come on, Kevin and Musmo, you talk to that guy. You come up with an alternative in case I have to come back to you. All right, Oakland, you've rung in. What idea do you have, Liva? No answer? All right, Hollywood, have you had a chance to think about it? What is this L-initialed system that helps you fight off bacteria when you have a fever? Get swollen glands.
Liver.
Good. It does begin with L. Lymph. It's called the lymph system or the lymphatic system. That was a tough question. Okay, go green.
Dateline science for 5.
Dateline for 5 points. Teams, Chevrolet, the automobile maker, was embarrassed recently because its new electric car, called the Chevy Blank, caught on fire. Oaklands?
Volt.
The Volt, the Chevy Volt. That's right. Patrick, you helped again. Thank you for your assist there. Go, green.
Green things for 20, please.
Green things for 20 points. Teams, if you have a backyard garden, you know that you've got to plant a lot of seeds because only 20 to 50% of them will do this. Oaklands?
Oh, well, grow. Will grow.
I need another term that means to grow. Only 20 to 50% of the seeds will do what if you plant them?
Rise.
No, not quite. Judges, I'm correct in pursuing this. Yeah. Hollywood, only 20 to 50% of the seeds will do this if you plant them, which is why you should plant a lot.
Sprout.
No, germinate. Germinate. Judges, will we accept sprout? No, we want the word germinate. Nice try, though, both of you. Try again, please, green. And again, please do not be ringing in if you don't have an idea. Go, green.
Zoo parade for 20.
Zoo parade for 20. Teams, what same word means a way to cook an egg and illegally killing animals for profit? Poach. You can poach an egg, and poachers go out with snares and they kill elephants and rhinos and sell their horns and their tusks for money. Try again, green.
Okay, body systems for 20.
Body systems for 20 points. Multiple choice question for you, teams. Which of the following 3 organs is a place where blood is stored and where red blood cells go to die? The pancreas, the thyroid, or the spleen? Oaklands?
Spleen.
Spleen is right. Yes, okay, good. Go, green. Yes, ma'am. Choose again.
Let's get physical for 20, please.
Let's get physical for 20 points. Teams, living in space is no walk in the park. I'll give you these points if you can give me 2 physical dangers or cautions that have to be taken when you go into space. What are 2 things that can threaten you if you live in space? 2 things that can threaten you if you live in space. Got a couple of future astronauts here. You guys should know this. Okay, Liva?
Suffocation.
Why so?
Because there's no oxygen.
Okay, give me something else.
And dehydration.
Why so?
Because there's no water in space either.
Judges, yes, we're giving you credit for that, absolutely. And also weightlessness up there. There's radiation that you have no protection from. Also, there's space junk out there that could collide with you. All right, the buzzer is rung. We've come to the end of our game. It looks like Oaklands. It has been a low-scoring game, but I think Oaklands has done it. We'll be back with a wrap-up in just a moment. Don't go away.
I knew I needed help paying for college. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I used to make worksheets for my friends to do. No one ever wanted to come over. My guidance counselor told me about federal student aid, and my mom helped me fill out the free application. I got the grants and loans that made school possible. There is a way to pay for school. You just have to find it. My name is Caitlin. I'm going to be a special education teacher. I'm going to live my dream.
For years, scientists have explored remote corners of the Earth, searching for exotic substances that might help prevent cancer. At last, man has discovered a secret place where powerful remedies can actually be found. Medical research shows that a vegetarian diet, rich in fruits, vegetables and whole grains, can help prevent many types of cancer. Wherever you live, cancer prevention is as close as your grocery store. To learn more, call 866-906-WELL.
Thank you and welcome back to Science Bowl. We had some tough questions here today, but some equally tough competitors, and it's really hard when you're here for the first time to make sense of things, but these young people, I'm proud of all of them for the effort they made and all the work you put in to get ready for today. Our final tally is Hollywood 85, Oakland's 170. Congratulations to Liva and Jose and Patrick. I didn't think you were going to do it, but you pulled it out. Miss Briscoe, their very proud principal, is back there. Miss Yasmin Bey, their sponsor, and the 3 shadow team members back there. Wave to everybody, please, from Oaklands. We've got Ciara and Dobby and Naya and Hollywood. Let's see some smiles here. Nice to have had you guys here. Kevin and Mike and Muzamel and Justina. I know you knew some of those answers. You were trying to telepath them up here. It's always harder when the lights are not in your eyes. And Mr. Hurtado, thank you for being part of our game again. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Science Bowl. Bye now.